Thanks so much for joining us today. Appreciate you being here. I'm Angela Irene, and welcome to our budget life. I can't believe it's February. It's already here, so let's get stuffing. This time around, we have our cash envelopes, we have our sinking funds, we have $1,560, and we have our savings challenges. Before we get to stuffing, let's unpack our January cash envelopes and see what kind of cash we have left. All right, let's find out what cash we have left. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be a ton. This is usually the little segment I can tell you what's going on in our lives, and I can ask you how you're doing with yours. How is your savings journey going along? This was a really bad month for us. We have our two vehicles are older, way older, like we're talking nothing, 20 years plus older. High mileage vehicles, and our secondary vehicle went down first, and that one is going to be a complete loss for us. It just, look at how little is in here. I'm already sad. So we're losing our backup vehicle basically all the way around, and yay. And our main vehicle, it also decided January was going to be the month. It just needed to take a really big, expensive kind of break. So right now we are borrowing my parents' farm truck, and we can't thank them enough for that while we deal with the nightmare that would be our vehicles. So I have used a whole bunch of cash. Yeah, we'll be replenishing the emergency fund for a long time. It hasn't been a good month. We're hoping February is a rebound month for us. So, I'm not real encouraged by this, but let's see, right? At least there's something. All right, the $100 bill from our groceries. I know I say it every time. Thank goodness we have that. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so we have $127 here. And if you joined us last month, I was already behind with the water heater nightmare that broke 5 days before Christmas, and I wasn't done saving for the water heater. So I was $400 short in our emergency fund. I put $100 last month. This $100 will go in there. This will get deposited back into the emergency fund. So this cash here, this is going to end up in our savings challenges. That's what we're going to use for this week for our stuffing. And we have the same categories: eating out, miscellaneous, pet needs, health, gas, and groceries that we will physically be stuffing for our month. These are the ones I use all month long. So let's do this first. And we'll put this aside and we'll do our savings challenges last. We're going to start with our cash envelopes. We're going to start with groceries. We're going to have that be $400. Gas, we're going to try one more month at $450. I think we're going to have to end up bumping that up. Again, that was empty. Health is $100. Pet supplies is $15. Miscellaneous is $50. Eating out, which we are still doing, is $60. So our total for our cash envelopes will be $1,075. All right, we're going to start with groceries. I always start with my $100 bill, and then we're going to have 300 in 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 3. All right. Basically, I pretend I have a $300 budget, and I will do anything I can not to break that $100 bill. That's just how we roll around here. Gas, okay, this one's going to be the $450. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Then I always like smaller bills, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40. You know what? I think I'm going to just do one more 10 and 50. last time I ended up with, having to pay with, several 5s, and that was kind of wonky for my full tank. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, health. This one is 100. This one's pretty basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and $100. The last time, and I had said this before that, Walmart wasn't giving me a hassle about breaking up my order. This last time, the gal was kind of snipey about it. It was kind of like, oh dear, I'm still paying you. What is the problem? Pet supplies are 15. Here's a 10 and a 5. And I do pet needs in my main budget. I usually order from Chewy.com, but this is in case we run out of something, cookies, that kind of thing. And, we do, it happens. Okay, miscellaneous is 50, 20, 40, and 50. This time around, miscellaneous ended up getting used for vehicle stuff. And I have a feeling this month is definitely going to be all over again. Eating out, I don't advocate this. 20, 40, 60. We're still doing it. We certainly don't. Health-wise, we don't need to, but you know what? Stress-wise, especially when there was, crying and vehicles having issues, and you know what? Eating out, it made me feel a little better that day, so we did. So that is $1,075. These are the ones I use all month long. These are my cash envelopes that I carry with me the majority of my time. All right, let's put these away and let's work on our sinking funds. All right, the sinking funds, a little different, I didn't make too drastic of a change this time around. Christmas is $225. Our birthdays are $40. I have 4 different envelopes for those. Anniversaries, $20. Mother's Day and Father's Day each get 10. Subscriptions, this is going to be my Amazon, my AAA, that kind of thing. We're saving for the year for next January. That'll be $300 total, so it's $30 each month. Propane, the house we're moving into has propane and not natural gas pumped in through the city, so we need to start saving for that. It's pretty expensive. And then emergency, I have bumped up to $50. As our budget allows, I will probably have to bump that again. So we're going to start with Christmas, and this is going to get $225. So 100, 200, 20, and 5. I had planned last year on, what our budget was for Christmas, and I thought we were going to do okay, and then everything was just so much more expensive. It was unbelievable. Okay, birthdays are $40, so I take out 4 10s, and I have 4 envelopes. First one is a daughter. Second one, daughter. Third one, my parents. I love this. The sprinkle envelope is just, it screams birthday. Ours. Okay. Anniversaries, I have 2 envelopes, so each one gets a 10. We have my parents, and they just celebrated their anniversary, so this envelope we are starting over. Ours, 10. One of these years we're going to go to Disneyland. This kind of reminds me of that. Okay, the next one would be Mother's Day with my favorite, the Daisies. That gets 10. Father's Day. If I had one with ties, I think that would be great. This is 10. Subscriptions. This is 30. 20 and 30. I wish I would have been able to put this in on my budget last year, because it's coming up, and that's going to be a kind of an ouch. Okay, we have propane. Here's our 100. And propane goes up just like gasoline does. So, you know, we're hoping that I have enough saved when it's time to fill that tank when we move. And then we have the emergency, which I have upped from 35 to 50, 20, 40, and 50. So as our budget changes, I'm probably going to increase this one too. Because, you know, when you drive older vehicles like we've got, things come up. They do. So we're going to try to take care of that a little better. So our sinking funds total $485. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at our savings challenges. And really quick, I wanted to show you my savings trackers. My sinking funds, when I close one out, like it was my parents' anniversary, I just X through it and I start again. I don't want to waste a whole nother line just putting that it was a deduction. I know I took it out. So these are part of our savings challenges. My hands are so slick, gang. And here are the last of them. And this is how I keep track of them as I go through the year. All right, let's get started on our savings challenges. What first we're going to do is rolling the dice. When we finish this one, it'll be $200 saved. So I think on this one, I'm going to take my 2 1s and 2 5s, and I think I'm going to color in these 2 6s. Let's do that for this challenge. All right, we'll take that. I'm going to put that in our coordinating little pouch. And our next one is Show Me the Money, Honey. Let's see. Let's do... Maybe we'll just do all the 5s. Each one of these pieces of honeycomb is $5. So by the time we're done coloring that all in, it'll be $400. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got $25 here. So we're going to fill in 5. So let me grab my yellow. And close enough. An artist I am not. Okay. So let's put these. And Show Me the Money, Honey envelope. Okay. Breaking the Bank. Okay, let's do... Okay, each little piggy is $10 and each big piggy is 20. So let's do 3 little piggies and 1 big piggy. All right, and our last piggy. All right, so we did these 3 and the 1 large one. And when we fill this one totally up, it'll be 500. Okay. And then the last one, our saving by numbers. I have the 2 20s left, so let's color in these 2 right here. Let's kind of make it be a little more pleasing. All right, that looks a little better. So we're going to take our $40. I tried to make everything kind of match the best I could. All right, and when we're done with this one, it will be $400. All right, we've got one more thing to catch up on. Let's talk about the 52-week challenge and the 100 envelope challenge. All right, on our 52-week savings challenge, this one was a little different. Each week is a little bit different denomination. At the very end, it will be $1,400. So what we're going to do, I'm going to see if I can't do this every week, update our savings challenges, because right now things are really, really tight with what's going on with the vehicles. I'm hoping I can keep up with all of what we've got set aside for us to do each week. So what we're going to do, I think instead of me doing it monthly, I'm going to do it weekly, because I'm going to see what I can kind of tweak in our budget for the week with food and whatnot and what I can sell. I still have quite a few things on Facebook, Marketplace and Craigslist and that kind of thing. So The first one is this one. It's the 52-week challenge. It has all these cute little envelopes. So this is the first week of February, and this week would have $30. And I took $30 out of my budget. So this is number 6. So we're going to go ahead and stuff just this one. And then next week we'll see what we can do. So we will go ahead and put that in our box. I did this with a highlighter, and you know, I wasn't really digging how that was looking. So I think we'll just use our pencils and color that in. All right, so next week I need to come up with 20. So we're going to go ahead and just do this weekly and see how we do with our savings challenges and kind of update those weekly, I think. So this was the 52-week savings challenge. And then we have the 100 envelope savings challenge, and that would be this box here. I still have in here that $50. I was hoping to maybe get down into here, you know, if I sold something else, I could do one of these like $80 ones maybe. You know, these ones at the end here, you know, probably from like the 50 through, you know, the 100, these are hard to fill. So I'm going to let that ride. I didn't sell anything this week. You know, we were just so busy with the cars and everything. So this one, I don't have a time table on this one. I just, whenever we finish this one for the $5,050, we finish it. So this one is kind of a push for this week. I don't really have anything I'm going to add to this one. So gang, that was everything in a nutshell. I wanted to do the menus and all of that for last month, and that went out the window with car trouble. We'll see how this month goes, because now we're going to get started on the house remodeling and updating. So maybe we'll update on that too. But for now, let's work on a weekly check-in across the board and see how that is all going with everything, and see how it's all going with you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're saving. I hope you are well and you are being safe, and that you are having a budgeting good week. All right, gang. Until next time, everyone, be safe, be well. We'll see you soon.